It's Saturday, December 9th, 2017, and this is day 6 of my Medifast program journey. Uh, what you'll notice is I did not have a day 5 report, and that reason was I was feeling a little bit under the weather yesterday. So I'm going to kind of combine the reports, and I'm also doing this today. It's a Saturday, a Monday, Saturday morning, so I'll kind of be combining both reports to give you the full thing because there's not much that's happened today yet. So it'd really be more about day 5, and also a little bit of disappointing news I got this morning when I got on the scale. So what happened yesterday? I was a little bit sick, so that was towards the end of the day. But in the morning, got up and did my exercise. 20 minutes on the bike. I think I burned again around 300 calories. I lost 0.8 pounds from the day before, which brought my weight down to 273.2 pounds. That makes my total loss of a 9.4 pounds in just about 5 days, or if you're counting it from the time I weighed myself on Monday, 4 days really. So amazing results again. I was impressed. But as you can see, instead of the 2 pounds I lost the day before, I'm now only losing 0.8 pounds. Still pretty good if you consider the long-term effect of this and the long-term plan. Because as you stabilize, you're supposed to only lose about 1 to 2 pounds a week. So, okay, let's see what happens. I did when I went to the office. I had a pleasant surprise today. My team, my coworkers, I should say, knew it was my birthday over the weekend, so they decorated my desk. That was great. I kind of went, well, what's going on here? And I got to my desk, and there were like 2 or 3 cartons of small Coke minis, normal Coke. There was a couple packages of orange juice, and there were these big, huge chocolate brownies, and there was also 6 bottles of some kind of premium beer. I'm not quite sure they thought I would drink beer in the morning, but anyway, it was nice, very nice gesture. I was very pleasantly surprised, and but they didn't know I was on the Medifast diet, and so I did say thank you very much. I'm on a Medifast, but I would take a half cupcake, and somebody else was taking a half cupcake as well. So, because they're huge, they're not the old-fashioned style when I was growing up in a little cup. These are these big. They're like a slice of cake. They're almost a cake in and of themselves. I didn't want to be rude, and I thought, okay, I'm losing pretty good, so I'll have a half cupcake. And it was delicious. It was as I remembered it. And it's only been 5 days. It was kind of like melted in my mouth, and it was a nice treat. Maybe just to kind of mark the week, and also my birthday. I'm not a big birthday person, but okay, I do appreciate the surprise and the effort that went into that. That was really nice. I took the cokes and the orange juice home, and along with the beers, and I've stored those for whenever or if ever I get off this weight diet, because I'm sure I will drink a normal Coke once in a while, or and have a beer eventually at some point in time in the very hopefully far ahead future, after I get on some kind of healthy stabilization and good weight. Anyway, I guess the moral of the story is, if you're going to do this, you may want to let 1 or 2 people in the office know that you're on Medifast. You probably want to announce it. I didn't want to announce it because if suddenly I failed or didn't lose the weight, I didn't want people to know that. So I think the best thing to do is let maybe your good coworker, somebody you can kind of trust, to spread the word quietly around that you're on Medifast, so that you don't get these kind of nice, challenging surprises. But okay, so be it. Lessons learned on that, and no harm done eating a half cupcake. Yesterday, also, I changed up my lunch a bit. Well, my 1 p.m. Instead of having just the Medifast itself, I took one of my. As I said, the nutritionist said you can eat your greens throughout the day as long as you don't go over the amount. So I took 1 cup of the lettuce and had that with my what was it, the chicken flavored noodle soup, and had a cup of lettuce with some of the ranch dressing. It helped balance out the day. In the evening, I had shrimp, raw shrimp, or so like a shrimp cocktail shrimp, with a half tablespoon, just enough to give it some flavor of cocktail sauce, along with raw spinach and this little bit mix of lettuce and added in the ranch. So that was a nice balance. I actually felt quite full. I was in bed because I was a bit sick. Probably went to bed around 4 5 o'clock. Was just kind of not feeling myself. I do not think, by the way, the illness is due to this program. There is a flu going around or colds going around. I had one last weekend. It doesn't feel like it's because of my diet. I highly doubt it. It's just the weather's changing here. It's getting cooler here in Arizona, and I think it's just easier to get a cold. So I want to make sure everybody knows that I don't think it's because of the program. I think that would be a different type of illness. Anyway, so I did feel full. I felt actually fuller than normal. Oh, my wife added in some miso soup. Okay, I went ahead and had the miso soup as well. And I think with the cupcake and the miso soup and everything, I ended up consuming about 1,000 calories yesterday, which is normal. Then I usually get about 800 to 900 calories. Does 100 calories make you feel fuller? I don't know. I did feel a little bit fuller. Let's see. Then today I got up. Did not do any exercise on the weekends. I usually kind of take a break. 5 days a week of exercise is, I think, plenty, especially the amount of calories I'm burning out. Give my body a little bit of time to rejuvenate from the workouts. I'm not running the marathon, but at the same time, it is a bit of work. So let's see what happens. But I got on the scale instantly, and I found that I gained 0.8 pounds, bringing my weight back up to 2 days before 274.0 even. Yeah, 274 pounds even of weight. Total loss going back down now to 8.6 pounds. So I'm tad disappointed. I'm also curious of why that's happening. I'll have to ask the nutritionist if it's unusual to gain weight, because you're only, do you even have 1,000 calories of food consumed? I think you should continue to lose weight. It would seem odd that I'm not even getting the nutrition that I need per day, which is recommended 1,500, I think, to 2,000. So you would think you would be burning it. Maybe the body's adjusting and starting to store. I'm thinking, was it that half cupcake that did it? I can't imagine that was it. I didn't exercise today. Let's see. I'm going to do the same thing tomorrow and not exercise as I do on the weekend, and see if that makes a difference. If I gain again or kind of remain the same, and if that's it, maybe I need to exercise every day. Can't hurt. Let's see. So that's about it. And how am I feeling overall? I do feel, I'm looking in the mirror. I'm not going to do this here on TV, but when I'm standing in front of the mirror with everything except in some short pants, I do see some change around the upper area, belly area. I do feel that my belly is shrinking a little bit. It doesn't feel, again, this may be just my imagination, it's sticking out. I did feel like I'm getting some kind of cramps, not stomach cramps like where you're hungry, but my stomach is, the muscles around the abdomen is pulling. I got those when I gain weight, where suddenly I have to stretch because I almost feel like I got a hernia or something, stretch or bend over. Now that I'm losing weight, I don't know if the muscles are now kind of going, wow, it's kind of springing into a different way. And I'm getting these kind of, when I sit up, I get these kind of muscle cramps, just really bad. But again, it's not because of like a stomach ache. It's maybe because of the change in my muscles of the shape. And again, I do feel, and it does look like it's toning down a little bit. Not that I would go to the beach with my shirt off at the moment, but it does look like it's having an effect. I do find myself going to the bathroom and urinating a lot more these days, just in case anybody's interested. But the number 2 is far and few between now, just to let you know. And I haven't seen any differences in constitution or anything like that around what comes out, but a lot more water and a lot less solids. Let's just say that, in case anybody's interested. So that's it. I hope I didn't bore you too much. It's a little longer than usual, I think, because we're talking about day 5 and day 6. Tomorrow will be Sunday, and I'll be videoing again in the morning, and let's see if or how that happens, if we're staying even keven, dropping any weight. And from then on, I'll be doing only 1 week updates because I think the differences and the changes will be small in between day by day. And let's see how that goes, and look forward to the rest of the journey. See you.